Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at Arklatex I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your Monday morning forecast update. Of course, we start out a new week here, and definitely we'll have some changes to the weather pattern today. We actually have a risk of maybe seeing a few strong to severe storms, and this would probably be much later this evening and overnight. In fact, probably after sunset when we'll see some of these thunderstorms move in. But the severe weather threat, it's basically confined to northeast Texas. The threat right now includes basically anywhere from Harrison and Marion County up through McCurtain County, and there's a little higher risk to maybe see some high wind and hail with those storms, especially across Red River, Franklin, and Titus counties, where again the thunderstorms will arrive a little bit earlier. It could be packing just a little bit of a punch to them, but this is nowhere near the same severe weather setup that we had last week, and it's a pretty confined threat to those areas, and I'll touch on that in just a moment. But the setup for us today, it's running cool this morning. We have temperatures in the 40s as well as the low 50s, so not quite as cold as the weekend, and the air mass kind of modifying itself out ahead of this weak cold front that will sweep through here. Again, your clouds will be on the increase through the morning. We'll start out the day with a little bit of sunshine, but the clouds will kind of thicken up as the wind speeds start to increase and pump that Gulf air into the region. Wind starting out pretty light, but we are expecting it will be breezy today with wind gusts up to about 20 miles per hour. High temperatures, not a big change from the weekend. We'll wind up in the upper 60s and low 70s this afternoon, and you can see the trigger for what will be some of the stronger storms, this area of low pressure, which is almost directly over the Four Corners region this morning. This will pretty quickly swing across Texas today, and that's what will bring some of those thunderstorms to all areas tonight. Even if you're not in the severe weather threat, there's a pretty good chance that you will see some rain and storms at some point overnight. So here's a look at futurecast for today. Generally through the morning, we'll just kind of see the clouds on the increase. Maybe a chance of a shower. I won't rule that out before sunset tonight, but it is likely that most of us will stay dry through the day, and you'll see this round of thunderstorms begin to move in much later tonight. This would be about 10 p.m., and you see these little line segments here. Those would be what's capable of producing maybe some of that high wind and maybe a few hailstones here across the region. The severe weather window will shut pretty quickly overnight with as the temperatures kind of cool down, but we'll kind of keep an eye. There will be some further outlooks from the Storm Prediction Center, but just given what I'm seeing here with the futurecast here tomorrow morning south of Interstate 20, I still think it's possible we could see a little bit of strength to those storms south of I-20 overnight. So Shreveport, Texarkana, rain probably not getting to you until the overnight hours. This will wrap up pretty quickly. I think by the time we hit the morning commute on Tuesday, rain likely wrapping up. We've got the sun coming back tomorrow, and a southwest wind could push 80 degrees in quite a few locations. What will be a warm Tuesday for us. So this quick blast of rain here, we've probably averaged less than a half inch in most locations, but Futurecast is showing maybe isolated amounts up to 1 inch or so, and given that the rain will fall overnight, I don't expect there will be too many impacts to the roadways. We'll have a break for Tuesday and much of the day Wednesday, but late Wednesday we'll have a warm front that kind of moves up here, so we are in the day 3 outlook from the Storm Prediction Center, and I'm guessing we will have a bit of a severe weather risk on Thursday as well. Again, the late week time period we're watching here would be Wednesday night, at least through Thursday morning, and we could see some of those storms linger into Thursday afternoon. So we're definitely in the spring months here, as we could see a few chance for storms and kind of a low-end severe weather threat tonight, but we'll have to watch the setup Wednesday and Thursday. Could be a little more favorable to see some scattered severe weather late this week, and definitely some spring-like temperatures. We'll kind of be back and forth between the 70s and 80s. Really nice wrap-up to the week here, as we'll have sunshine and temperatures in the 70s on Friday. Really warm to start the weekend, and then a late weekend cold front just bringing a slight chance of rain and cooling us back into the 70s by Sunday.